Hello. This is your round of applause right now. I didn't even know I was going to do this, but suddenly I hit record and it started happening. So this is your round of applause right now. The point of this video is going to be kind of a trip down memory lane for how far you have come. And I think this has just kind of come out of the last message I did because it's so apparent that anyone who is watching is in a very potent time of their life. It's very clear that you are about to step into a new phase in your life. If you're watching this, if you're seeing this, you have just come out of a period of deep self-reflection, of deep self-discovery. Your healing journey has been long, and I think towards kind of, I don't want to say the end of it, but recently, in the most recent phase of your healing journey, it has been, you've reached a point of exhaustion, right? Because you've done such deep shadow work, you've done such deep inner work and excavation and fighting inner battles and then writing the peace treaties with all of the parts within yourself that were battling, right? And so now, in order for all of that to happen and fully integrate you into wholeness, you kind of had to go through a rest period because whew, that was a lot, right? That was very, it was probably very confusing because you were like, well, not much is happening in my external reality, so why am I so tired? But think of everything I just said. So much was going on inside of you. So it was like this unexplainable exhaustion, like bone deep, soul deep exhaustion. And you really just had to go through that in order to step into your next phase of life in wholeness. So if you're watching this, you are either stepping into that right now, you just started, or you are about to step into that next phase of wholeness and action and putting everything you learned into practice, into like soul aligned purpose and purposeful action, right? So you're like really starting your soul aligned path right now. You either just reach a point of like deep clarity or you're about to get that very deep clarity. So either way, I'm so proud of you. It's just amazing. And I think I really want to anchor you in your greatness right now. That's kind of the point of this message. I want to anchor you in your greatness. And in order to do that, I want to look at how far you've come. Because again, this next phase of your life is, since you're coming out of such a deep rest period, it's probably going to feel like a very quick switch, and you're going to be like, whoa, now all of a sudden all this stuff is happening. So I want to ground you first. I want to ground you in your strength, and I want to just like really allow you to appreciate how far you have come and how strong you are and how just amazing you are and capable you are. I was seeing like a claw machine before this, like you were trying at this claw machine for so long, right? And you were spending so much of yourself. You were using so many coins and you just couldn't get anything from the claw machine. You were grasping and grasping and grasping and grasping. And you felt like there was just nothing for you. You just felt there was nothing for you. Listen to Claw Machine by Sloppy Jane and Phoebe Bridget. Blah, blah, blah. Listen to Claw Machine. It's a beautiful, beautiful song. A very deeply human song, right? And you felt like you were clawing and clawing and clawing at life, and you weren't getting anything back. You were spending so much of yourself, and you weren't getting anything back. But now, you caught something in the claw, right? You won. And I think just the main message you need to hear right now is that you needed you are receiving everything you need to receive at exactly the right time, because you needed to go through all of that hardship. You needed to feel all of those losses. So now that you finally have it in your grasp, you will never let it go. You are like, you will go to any lengths to protect it. By it, I mean you. Like, that's what this is about. I mean you. You finally protect yourself and honor yourself and value yourself. Nothing can hurt you now. Like, it's so, like, I think you need to hear that with everything that's going to happen for you. Nothing can hurt you now. And you should just feel so proud of how far you have come. It's incredible. Like, it's, like, I feel like the phoenix has risen, but it's beyond that. Like, you're the dragon. You're the dragon now. Like, it's supernatural how strong you are, how masterful you are. You have mastered yourself, and now you're able to put that mastery into the world, into something truly beautiful outside yourself. And I just need to tell you, like, your ancestors see you. They see how much you have worked on yourself. They see how hard you have tried, and they see you in your glory now, and they are celebrating you. Their hands are on your shoulder. They are holding you. They are lifting you. They are holding you on their shoulders, right? They're celebrating you. So just know that. I felt called to open, to open up with a poem, and I felt called to Maya Angelou. And I usually just open up to, like, intuitively to a page. So I just, like, kind of feel out what page is calling to me. And I opened up to one of my favorite poems by Miss Maya Angelou. And I mean, I never met a Maya Angelou poem I didn't like, but this is a really good one. So settle in. The lesson. I keep on dying again. Veins collapse, opening like the small fists of sleeping children. Memory of old tombs, rotting flesh and worms do not convince me against the challenge. The years and cold defeat live deep in lines along my face. They dull my eyes, yet I keep on dying because I love to live. Okay, let's get some cards out, and let's just look into your story. What have you healed? What has helped you heal? So I think that could also be helpful as you move forward. What have you healed? I just want you to feel so proud of yourself. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I feel like there's something about, like, it's just a mindset. Like, you used to feel like you were missing something about the world. Like there was something that everyone else knew that you just couldn't get. And now you realize that, like, everything you've ever needed is inside you. And, like, there's just something about, like, the fact that you couldn't get what everyone else got was actually what made you so special, and that was your superpower. Like, because you couldn't put up a mask. You couldn't, like, get with the program, which is, like, actually a way of saying that, like, you can't, like, your mind can't easily be persuaded. Your mind can't easily be enslaved. I'm gonna just let that thought settle for a minute, because I just wanna, I just need to keep shuffling these cards. What has this collective healed? Thank you, Spirit. What has this collective healed? I swear to God, like, whoever is going to watch this is like, if you see my last video, you know this is like my card that I always see. And that's because of you. Like, it's just, oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Like, you really, I get the sense that, like, you were really scared to let yourself shine before. And now, like, you're not scared of your own light. And it's something about, like, you almost didn't see your light for a while because you spent a lot of your life in very dark places, right? And I think like, your light was always there, but subconsciously you ignored your light because the dark was just so powerful. But you didn't realize that the darkness was just opening you up to fill you with light. Like, I believe that, like, the people who experience the darkest depths of emotion feel the highest just like the highest abundance. Because depth comes with depression. You kind of have to go through that in order to understand your depth, right? So, but depth is innately abundance. That is your, like, you are so deep and you are so abundant. I get some more cards, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What has this collective healed? What has this collective healed? What is this collective? This is reversed. That went way far away. Go get it. Go get it. Okay. 7 of Cups. I'm really this dark figure is like, I think it goes hand in hand with this, with my previous message, like, and obviously there's a lot of different interpretation of the 7 of Cups, but for, in association with what I just said, this is telling me that, like, you had so many gifts. You can see them now, but they were always there. You always had so much available to you. But you were almost addicted to the darkness. You thought you were the darkness. Like, the darkness pulled you in, and you thought that that was what you had to be. You thought that was all you could ever be. You kind of attached yourself to certain identities that, and you weren't seeing that there was a whole other part of yourself. I'm not saying that you aren't the darkness. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think you just weren't seeing that you have a whole spectrum within you. You have a whole light spectrum within you. You have a whole rainbow within you. So this is a part of you. This is a part of you. But now you have finally come into balance with the light, with that pure, with that magic within you that is really grounded by this part of you. It's really centered by this part of you. It's really enriched by this part of you. And it really allows you to appreciate your gifts and appreciate your capability, because it was almost like before your gifts didn't seem like gifts. I'm getting the idea that's coming to me right now is how the most intelligent people are often the most depressed people, and that's kind of how I feel about the people who are watching this. You didn't see all that was within you as a gift. You saw it as just a method to destroy yourself, and it was all just a means to self-destruction. But now you have finally figured out how to use those gifts for good. Good for yourself, good for the world, and it is truly magic. It's truly magic. I think I want to do some animal cards. You know what, actually, I'm gonna pull one more tarot card. One more tarot card. What has helped this collective heal? What has healed this collective? What has helped them? to heal. Thank you, Spirit. Just help this collective to heal. This is just such a powerful collective, and we're getting so many major cards. Come on. I'm just getting the sense that, yes, you realize there were a lot of people that push you along in your journey, right? Like, you had resources and supports, but it was only when you started to, I almost want to say, withdraw from those supports a bit and really understand that everything you need is within you. It was only when you started developing trust within yourself. You were so scared to trust yourself for so long. Again, it goes back into those self-destructive tendencies. Your mind is just such a powerhouse that a lot of times you have to go through a period where your mind is just going to try to destroy you. If you have a really strong mind, your mind is going to try to destroy you. You have to learn how to manage its power, how to control its power. And so I think you went through a lot of different chapters in your healing journey of different types of support. You really tried a lot of things out. And then you finally got to a point where you were able to trust yourself again. And it was such a gift, because the trust you felt in yourself was, I want to say, stolen from you on so many different occasions. You never felt like you could trust yourself. You probably were called crazy a lot. You probably struggled with people misunderstanding you all the time, and it just made you feel like such an outcast, like such an outsider. You faced a lot of rejection in your life, a lot of just I almost want to say banishment. Like you were banished from places or circles. And I just hear you saying at so many different points in your life, is it me? What's wrong with me? Like, it must be me. You just were never able to trust yourself, and now you realize it's just kind of like, I'm just hearing nothing else matters, no one else matters, because you know what you have within you. You understand, you trust your power, you trust your light, you trust your story, and nothing else matters anymore. I kind of want to see who were the guides that really helped this collective out of the darkness. Who were the animal spirits that guided this collective? Who were their guiding lights on their journey? Thank you, Spirit. Who were the guiding lights on this collective's journey? Guiding lights. The guiding lights. Yep. Yep. So, I feel like maybe you've been crying a lot lately, almost. Tears of joy, like, or maybe you've been, I feel like you've been having laughing fits, where you're like, am I okay? Like, life just feels so gratifying right now, because, and anyone else who sees you is not gonna understand you right now, right? Because they don't understand what you've been through to get to this point. But you are just so enriched with joy right now. Your energy is just so potent and abundant. And it's like you wake up and you just laugh and you're just like, what is this feeling? That's like what I get. It's like, what is this feeling? You didn't know you could feel this way. And that's what makes it magical, you know? I wanted to read some of the book just to see if there was any, because we got some really lovely cards. Oh, no. Interesting, because I flipped automatically to Orca Whale, but the card we actually got was Humpback Whale. But I feel like there's a lot about, since there's a lot of whale energy coming through, there's a lot about, just your sonar, you know, like, you didn't need to see, you almost didn't need to know, but you kind of felt your way out of the darkness. There's something, you just felt your way out of the darkness. You didn't know if there was going to be an end to it. You didn't even feel, you didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. No, you did not. There were many times you didn't see any light at all. But you just kind of kept feeling your way through it. And that has just untapped, is that the word I want to use? That is just like your power, your intuition is really to thank for that, and is really unstoppable now because of that journey. And the first card we got was Humpback Whale. So yeah, it says your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. You just have such a powerful soul. And I think you always knew that. You doubted it, but you always knew. And there were even a lot of times you questioned so many times, am I going to make it out of this? A lot of times you don't want to make it out of it, right? But there was always something telling you, in a sense, that you needed to make it out. You were going to make it out because you needed to make it out. And like, that wasn't even something that was like spoken in your head. It was just like, there was like a little itch on the tippy top of your brain, like kind of tickling you. Even amidst all of the darkness and the numbness, and you couldn't even feel anything, there was like that little tingle that was always present. And you tried to ignore it a lot, but you just couldn't. And that's why you're here today. And the thing I'm getting from these cards is that little tingle, it was your higher self that was like, it's almost like reaching through time and just pulling you, because your higher self knew how impossible that felt. you did do the impossible. Like, it was impossible. And I get the sense that your higher self was like reaching through time and just pulling you through the mud so you could get to where you needed to go, so you could get to where you are now. Like, we got the ladybug card, which is good luck. And I feel like you might even think that, like, how did I get here? Like, am I even, like, you might even get, I get the sense that, like, you have a crazy story, and you're like, there were multiple times where you may have said, like, I should be dead, like, I should have died at key points in my life, but I'm alive. So, like, I feel like you, like, this is kind of what that's telling me. Like, is this just luck? It's not luck, like, it's all you, but it's just like you have a bright energy. Like, your energy is so needed here. And the ladybug is also a sign that, like, you have so much support that a lot of times you couldn't see because you can't see it. It's just a feeling. You have people supporting you on the other side. Like I said, your ancestors are really supporting you and have been this whole journey. We also got bison. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I kind of want to read about bison. I feel like there's a message in there. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom, keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. The North American bison, often called buffalo, was the ruler of the American plains. Bison represented the abundant life, the will to survive, and the ability to adapt. This is just a testament to your strength and your resilience. It really is. Like, what helped you to heal? It's just you. It's you have so much power within you. Native Americans relied on them for the blessings of ample food, shelter, and warmth. They considered all bison sacred. If bison comes to you, it signifies that you are walking in harmony with Mother Earth. Call upon buffalo for guidance, and you will feel a great force rising within you. You can align with a surge from nature that will empower you. The white buffalo was most sacred of all. She brought the peace pipe and visible prayer to the people. If you are a bison person, you will feel called to connect to the Great Spirit in prayer. From this deeper place, all blessings and gifts will flow. Bison invites you to discover your own sacred way, create your own ceremonies, and write your own prayers. The great mystery is right beside you. Just open the door and walk through. White buffalo is waiting. Again, this goes back to no one else needs to understand you. You have an inner knowing that is so strong. You can create your own life, your own story, your own abundance that no one else can touch. Because they probably don't even understand it. It's yours. You can rewrite the story. Take it back. Take it back from the people who tried to write your story for you, who tried to act like they knew you, like they knew what you went through, like they knew what you needed. Like they knew you, like they knew, like they saw you for all that you, no one can see you for all of your glory. I'm sorry. It's your power. Like, no one can take that away from you. People can try to understand it all, and people will try, and I'm not saying no one's ever going to fully see you and understand you. I'm just saying your light is so bright that you can't even contain it in one Like, I'd have to go, like, I can't just look at you and see all of, like, I'd have to dig and dig and dig, and then you'd still be surprising me. You'd still be, there's just so much of you. There's so much of you. Do you understand? Okay. Let's just get one more. Where's this collective headed? Tell us about the next phase of the journey and what will help them on the next phase of their journey. Thank you. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Spirit. So the next phase of this collective's journey. I'm just so up. I just feel what's coming for you. Like, I'm just so happy. It makes me like want to cry. This is just such a beautiful card. I can't even. You're in bloom. Spring, new beginnings, birth, promise. All that you ever desired is now, like, it's your birthright. It's promised to you now at this point. There's no mistaking it. It's a promise. Time to manifest your dreams and bring your ideas to fruition. I actually do want to read this one. It's so special. It's so special. This is like this card. I'm telling you, this card only comes out at like really. This is a really magical time. Spring's song. After a long winter, the arrival of spring is warmly welcomed. Having endured darker days, the world comes back to life. Spring breathes a big sigh of relief, making the days longer and the nights shorter. She offers a time of promise, starting afresh, new beginnings and renewal. Seeds that were sown long ago emerge from the earth and flowers bloom, drenching the world in color. Animals come out of hibernation, giving birth and life to a new generation. Spring's song is joyful and exciting and charged with potential. The world seems to be alive, warmer and lighter and full of possibilities once again. Spring's advice. Spring represents the start of something new. It can feel as though you have emerged from a difficult or dark time and now you are in the light again. So there's a sense of relief and joy, a lightheartedness about life. This is the time to manifest your dreams and to act on ideas and projects that you have been marinating on. This card brings the message that you have done enough thinking and planning and you can now take action and bring those things to fruition. Ideas and projects are likely to flourish, so it is a good time to bring them into the world. You may also start seeing the results of work that you put in previously. Spring is about new beginnings, so keep your mind and heart open to new people and opportunities and welcome them in with open arms. You have so much coming to you. I hope you know that. You deserve this. That's all after everything we have unearthed about you in this reading, this is yours. You deserve it. No one deserves this more than you. Okay? That's it. I just want to sit in this joy with you for a bit, because you should just be so proud of yourself. Take a moment, slow down, and truly sit in the joy, in the light of your heart and soul. Just feel that bursting from you. It's magical. I know you're going to have a lot happening for you, and it's going to be amazing, but just take a moment to sit in this magical feeling. You're just light. You're light. You're in bloom. Okay. But that is all. I hope this message really enriches the next phase of your journey. If any of these images or messages helped you or resonated with you, please do let me know. I'm so excited for you. Okay, goodbye.